In time, everything will end. Some things last longer, some things are brief, but nothing has truly stood the test of time. And Valorant is no exception. There will come a time where neither you, nor I, nor anybody plays this game. Is it coming soon? No, not at all. Every day, the amount of people who play Valorant or watch its esports grows and grows. Valorant's relatively recent release in China has been a huge success, and overall, everything you could look at for Valorant is just going up. So then why doesn't it feel that way?
In a nutshell, I'm done with Valorant.
Why I quit Valorant.
Valorant is dying.
I quit
Community is very limited.
Valorant is boring.
I quit Valorant, and honestly, I couldn't be happier.
You will quit Valorant.
Talking about Valorant dying.
Like our creative freedom and, the heights that we're allowed to take the game.
Hello!
Hello,
Are
I'm
you-
McChicken.
Yeah, McChicken! If you had to describe Valorant in one word, what would it be?
A hard time. Wait, no, that's more than one word.
I'm gonna use the word obnoxious.
First word that comes to mind is complicated.
Am I allowed to say sir?
No.
Repetitive.
I think Valorant's scary, but that's just my perspective.
Your perspective comes from your perception, and the way many people perceive Valorant is through its content space. Content creation is really important to the success of Valorant. At launch, Valorant was an unending source of content for YouTubers and streamers with frequent updates, new maps, and new agents constantly. There's always something to make content on, but in 2020, Valorant was just a baby game. And as the game matured, the team that works on Valorant shifted the update strategy. The focus moved from frequent content additions to refining and balancing existing elements. This benefits the long-term health of the game, but it means fewer new features to make content on, and so content gets repetitive. Even if Valorant is improving its best parts each update, it's still the same best parts over and over, and that gets boring. This hits hard as a content creator because new stuff is what drives engagement, so a lack of content is literally my livelihood, because I'm trying to make this content creator thing work full time. And speaking of my livelihood, this video is sponsored by you. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you guys, and I'm forever grateful. Just watching my videos is already plenty of support, but if you want to help some more and get some cool perks, I just opened YouTube members for the first time ever. I frequently need help with my videos from viewers, and my YouTube members get priority pick. But once again, just watching is support enough. I can't describe how much I appreciate you guys. Let's talk about the community. This may be a surprising opinion to hear, but I've met plenty of awesome people through Valorant, and on average I would say my experience is positive. I think my experience is positive because of three main things. I approach every game with positivity, I'm in higher elo and people tend to be a bit more mature there, and I'm not a woman. I'm in a Valorant alt account where I insta-select Sage, didn't talk, and had a cat-related name just to get some perspective, and as you'd expect, this account got mistaken for a girl. It took two games to get harassed. Worst Valorant experience I've ever had, so once again I'm thankful for my Y chromosome. With the new hardware bans coming in, I think the community is moving to a better and better place over time, although there will always be some stinkers. Esports. The recent Valorant Shanghai finals had a record number of people watching in person, and last year at VCTLA was the most watched Valorant esports event of all time with 1.8 million peak viewers and around 9.5 million unique viewers. I got to go to that one live, by the way, and it was awesome. Riot does an incredible job with their esports production. So yeah, the esports is growing plenty. Where am I going with this? Where are you going, Zammy? What am I? I don't know. Come make a matcha latte with me. At the beginning of my first year of college, I was alone. Yeah, I met some people through orientation, but I didn't make my first real friend until I saw that the school had a little Valorant club, and they were doing tryouts. Now I thought, haha, tryouts for a Valorant club? That sounds fun. I'm sure they let everyone in because it's a club. No. They didn't even let me try out because I was so bad. There was a bunch of other people who also didn't get to participate in tryouts, and we just all got thrown into a waiting Discord call where we just waited for them to tell us that they weren't going to give us the time of day. So I, in my infinite charisma, said to the call, hey, since we all suck at Valorant and aren't getting into this club, do you guys want to go get some dinner? And then I met my best friend. But that story is just to say I'm thankful to Valorant for the friends I've gained and the memories I've made. I really love Valorant as a game. It's awesome. So that's why it hurts so much to see Riot continuously making decisions at the expense of content creators and the content community. If you've been with Valorant since the beginning, you know how huge the rush was to get a beta key from your favorite streamer. And if you were a content creator around then, you know how many viewers it brought in too. Riot does some stuff with content creators now, but it's so exclusive. They invited out 10 people to play the new map early, but that's 10 people. I can think of 100 awesome creators. They already have a somewhat working replay system. I know it's buggy, but why not give creators beta access? It'll build hype and we can laugh at the bugs. We know it's a work in progress, we know you're trying, but just give us something. I mean, heck, Riot, if you need help coming up with ideas, hire me. I'm down. Help me host another 5 pros 1 gun, but with real tier 1 pros. I'm invested in this game, not just because of the videos I make, but because of the friends and memories I've created along the way. But this is only my perception. It wouldn't be fair to only include what I had to say about it. So I asked my community if they thought Valorant was dying and why. And here's what you guys had to say about it. All of the content in the game has already had videos on it, so every new video, unless you somehow come up with something new, feels repetitive. Without videos, the game just doesn't feel alive. Toxic community, and the game so rarely receives new content. No, but I'm dying. Dude, are you okay? Are you okay? At first, I think Valorant's concept was very unique, being an FPS with agents that serve different roles and have unique abilities. However, due to a lack of much fresh content, the gameplay can quickly get stale, as there's only so much you can do in-game. Content on the game is also repetitive, as you can't do much in custom games. Smurfing is also a big part of the death of Valorant's player base, as it's just not fun to get absolutely destroyed at almost every ranked game. It's on the way to dying, just very slowly. Unless they had a replay system, then we good. I mean, if you look at esports views and player counts, it's growing, but content creation is definitely dying. I will say the updates and development of the game is lackluster, but it's not dying. Yet. It's just too expensive to keep playing. It is a free game. Are we talking about the same game here? Like, I'm down for some discussion here, but it is a free game. Do you stream? Twitch.tv/Zammy_Val. Honestly, I think Valorant won't die if Riot Games actually updated it more and gave it more hype each update. As you can see, the consensus isn't very hopeful, and Riot Games has a lot to do. But is there anything that we can do? No. I wanted to end this video with something that we could do, but there really isn't anything. Riot Games doesn't have a good place to give feedback, and there's nothing you can really do positively to rally together as a community and change Valorant content on YouTube. So the best I can do is say this: be nice to each other in your Valorant games, and tell your favorite creator to try something new. Bye-bye.